and welcome to my channel. My name is Layla and today I'm just going to sit down and talk about a pattern plan that I have, mainly because I just need to get it out of my brain. It's just how I work. But before we get into that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along with my crochet journey, hit that subscribe button and yeah, let's go. So, I've seen this Stardew Valley cardigan, okay? It looked amazing. I watched the TikTok, I literally sent it to all of my friends, to my boyfriend. I was like, oh my god, I need this. So then I had a little research and the creator was so kind to make this pattern free. Which I was like, oh my god, because a pattern of that kind of standard, I would happily have paid for this pattern. The problem, it's pink and blue. Talked about this in my last video, I'm not a very colourful person. My plan is to make this cardigan in purples. I tend to wear like all black, bit of white, but then I also throw in like red, purple, orange, Halloween colours basically. So I thought I could make this cardigan in like purple. So I was having a look around, I was thinking like what kind of purples do I want? I went on Hobbycraft. This pattern calls for a lot of paint box yarns. I think there's some Stylecraft Aran in there. So paint box yarns in the UK is a Lovecraft exclusive. So I've put all of the ones that I need in my basket, but obviously the delivery, I have to wait. I'm currently in a lot of pain with my back. So I have the next week off work due to my back. So I was like, I could get this cardigan started and that can fill my week. I've figured out, so it's basically like at the top of my back. So I've been putting like, the travel neck pillows. It keeps my head up. And then I'm like crocheting like this. Yeah, I was like, I would really like to get started on this cardigan while I'm off. Just so I'm not climbing the walls because I can't do anything. I can't drive. It's just, everything's hurting. So I'm just like, I need to do something with my time before I go insane. Waiting for Lovecrafts, I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to start it now. I'm very impatient. So I looked on Hobbycraft. They have their own range of Aran wool. So they had some purples and a cream. And I was like, oh, actually, that would be really nice. So I could have two different variations of the purple and then the cream. So it's a bit more like patchworky. I'll show you what I got. My boyfriend said I look like a Dalek when I move because I can't I can turn my head. That's like basically about as far as I'm going. So I'm turning like my whole body like this and he was like, you look like a Dalek. Okay, so I've just pulled them out and none of the dark purple have bands on. So that's weird. So let me have a look. I need to check for the shade now so I can tell you I did take, oh, it's just purple. Yeah, okay. It's just purple. I got this for the cream, which was, it's just cream. I got this for the purple. And like they're all like this, they're all falling apart and there's no bands on them. So I did it as like an order, so you click and collect order. Not really sure what's gone on here. I'm hoping that they are all still 100 grams, but it is what it is. And I got this. So technically, this shade is steel blue. But I feel like that is a really nice combination of colours together. That's the three colours for like so the pattern has plain panels and then the little like just like characters and stuff with these colours on the background. So at the moment, because I've not got the Lovecrafts ones or the yarn from Lovecrafts, I'm going to be making all the plain panels, and also because that's such a monotonous, like just repetitive motion, I'm gonna just get them all out of the way. Just make all the plain ones, get them done, and then go from there. These three. I have started on the cream panels already. So I have 4 made. Let me put these. I have 4 made. So you're working 18 across 21 rows up, and compared to the photo I feel like mine look really small, but this always happens, I swear. Like whenever I make something I can use the exact same wool, the hook size, everything, and mine comes out smaller. I must just have like a really tight tension. But the cardigan on her looks really, really bulky, so I'm hoping that this is still going to be okay and it's still going to be like cardigan sized, if you know. So yeah, I have 4 of these, I need 8, so I'm halfway. The next issue that I faced with changing the colours is the way that all of the patterns laid out. So let me get this up. This is how it's laid out. So obviously I'm having to change these colours. So the issue that I faced was that I'm using quite a dark purple. So some of these, say like that black cat there, that's not going to show up on dark purple. So that means that the blue ones, they can't be dark purple. My next thing that I've started doing, which I will show you, so I've gone into Procreate. I've put these pictures, characters into Procreate, and then I am changing the colour. I know, groundbreaking. But it's basically so I can see what works. So I'm quite happy with this, that you can still see the characters enough, and these characters are all the light pink ones. So then on here, all of the light pink panels, the plain ones and the character ones, are going to be dark purple. So I think there's 5 of these, so I've got 1 more, but only 4 fit on the page. Then I have to figure out the other 2. So I'm doing the darker pink is going to be my cream. So that's what I'm working on now. So there's 8, like I said, there's 8 of those. And then that also means that, say like here, this cat, zoom him in, can I zoom him in? Oh, like this cat here, where it's got like all the black outline, that's going to show up way better on the cream, in my opinion. So these 3 here that are all the darker pink, they've all got like quite dark outlines on the characters. So I feel like they're going to pop more on the cream out of the 3 colours that I have chosen. Then that leaves the blue to be like the... So I feel like it's not that different because it's like a steel blue, light purple. But I wanted that colour because these are the 2 with the sky. So this one has the sky in the background, and then this one, the snowy one, has the sky. So I feel like that colour suits being like a sky background. That's my thought process. Now I just need to make it. I need to place my Lovecrafts order actually, because I've not ordered the rest of the yarn yet. Let's see how many we need. So she was kind enough as well, in her TikTok video in the comments, she said how many of each colour she used. So the 2 pinks and the blue that she originally that she used as her panel pieces, she said she used 3 to 4 of each one. So I've purchased 3 of each of my colours because the colours, the pinks and the blues in hers, she's also using them in the other panels, whereas mine, I'm only using them for panels. So I'm hoping I can get away with the 3. If not, I'll just go buy more from Hovercraft, it's fine. So there are 17 different colours. That's a lot. That's a lot of yarn. And my total cost in my Lovecrafts basket, $39.24. and then these were 22, but that was because Hobbycraft has like a deal on at the moment where if you spend over £15, I think this is just online, if you spend over £15 you get £5 off with a code, so it should have been 27, and then I had to buy a new hook. I have lost so many of my hooks. If it's not one of the ones that I'm regularly using, which is usually like my 4mm, they've all disappeared. I don't know. So yeah, I needed a 5mm for this. Cannot find my 5mm. Bet you now it will turn up because I bought a new one. This is the pony one. It's just what they sell in Hobbycraft, but it's actually quite a nice hook to work with. I've been quite enjoying using this. And also, while I think about it, just for reference, for those 4 panels, I've used half the one. I think I've got like over half actually. So it doesn't take up a lot of yarn. That is my part 1 of the Stardew Valley Cardigan. I don't know at what point I will be filming part 2. Maybe when I'm starting the characters, I don't know. Or maybe we'll have done a few characters and I'll come back and be like, hey, this is everything done together. So we will see. But thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.